site that represents the perfect mix of curiosity, fear, and frustration. It's a relic from the early days of the web, a time when the internet was still mysterious and largely unexplored. What makes the site so unsettling isn't just what it might have been.
Have you ever watched a video online and felt like something inside it was watching back? Not because it was graphic, not because it was loud, not because anything obvious happened, but because something felt wrong. Maybe it was a shadow in the corner of the frame. Maybe it was a sound hidden beneath the audio. Maybe it was the strange feeling that the video knew you were there. Most people ignore that feeling. They scroll past it. They move on. They forget it within seconds. But sometimes, the things we dismiss online don't disappear. Sometimes they wait. Buried beneath trends, memes, and endless distractions, the internet is full of abandoned files. Videos with no creator, accounts with no owner, uploads that appear for minutes, and then vanish without explanation. Usually, there is a simple answer: a prank, a glitch, a marketing stunt. But every now and then, something appears that becomes more disturbing the longer you examine it. A file that grows stranger each time it's viewed. A mystery that doesn't want to be solved, it wants to be followed. Tonight, we're looking into one of those mysteries. A silent account, 5-second uploads, empty hallways, no captions, no identity, and according to those who got too close, no safe way back. Welcome to the Digital Trap. User 404. In late 2025, an account quietly appeared under the name user_404. No profile photo, no biography, no followers, no comments. Just uploads. Every video was exactly 5 seconds long, and every upload showed the same type of place. Narrow hallways, fluorescent lights flickering overhead, peeling paint, doors left slightly open. Sometimes the camera moved slowly forward, sometimes it remained perfectly still, but there was never anyone visible. At first, people dismissed it as another horror gimmick, a low-effort attempt to go viral through mystery. But then viewers noticed something strange. Each hallway looked different, yet somehow connected. When users downloaded the clips and placed them in order, the camera path began to make sense. Turn left, straight ahead, down a stairwell, another corridor. It looked less like random footage, and more like someone walking through a real building. People began mapping the layout, and eventually, the trail pointed to one location: a decommissioned psychiatric hospital in rural England, closed for decades. No electricity, no staff, no legal occupants. Which raised a simple question: if the building was abandoned, who was filming inside it? As interest grew, one local urban explorer decided to investigate. His name was Daniel Mercer. He was known online for entering abandoned sites and exposing fake internet stories. He announced a live stream. Thousands tuned in. Daniel entered the hospital at night, joking with his audience, mocking the mystery and calling the entire thing staged. At first, nothing unusual happened. Dust-covered rooms, broken beds, collapsed ceilings, rusting wheelchairs. Then he stepped into a corridor viewers recognized immediately. It matched one of user_404's uploads perfectly. Same lights, same walls, same angle. At the far end of the hallway, a red light glowed in the dark. A camera, mounted on a tripod, already recording. Daniel laughed nervously and walked toward it. There was no operator, no cables, no visible power source. He looked into the lens and said, "Nice setup." Then he stopped talking. The live stream chat exploded, because behind Daniel, something moved. A shape crossed the doorway for less than a second. Daniel turned. Nothing was there. Then the stream cut to black. 3 seconds passed. When the video returned, Daniel looked pale. He leaned toward the camera and whispered, "Did somebody just say my name?" The stream ended moments later. He was never seen publicly again. 30 seconds after Daniel disappeared, user_404 uploaded again. 5 seconds long. The clip showed Daniel standing in front of the tripod. But this time, the angle was different. It was filmed from behind him. Meaning while Daniel live streamed to thousands of people, someone else had been standing in the dark hallway, watching him, watching the viewers, watching everyone. The upload spread across the internet almost instantly. Police searched the hospital. They found no Daniel, no camera, no evidence of another person. Only dust, silence, and an empty building. But online interest had become obsession. People weren't laughing anymore. They wanted answers. Weeks later, a separate video began going viral. A distorted face filter, broken laughter, glitch effects, absurd visuals. Millions of people treated it like a joke, a strange meme to scroll past and forget. But audio hobbyists noticed something hidden beneath the noise. A high-frequency pulse repeating in the background. When isolated and translated from Morse code, the message read, "Room 302 is still breathing." The phrase terrified people already following the user_404 case, because records from the abandoned hospital listed a room 302, a sealed isolation ward, no windows, heavy reinforced door, and almost no surviving documentation. Then came the bigger shock. The account that uploaded the meme belonged to Daniel Mercer, created years earlier, reactivated after he vanished, which meant one of two things. Either Daniel was alive, or someone wanted the internet to think he was. Researchers dug through old archives, newspaper clippings, maintenance records, and witness statements. Again and again, the same room appeared. 302. Mentioned often, explained never. A retired nurse anonymously claimed that breathing could sometimes be heard inside the room, even when it was empty. Another former employee said the room had cameras facing inward, and one camera facing outward. No one knew why. Some believed it was used for dangerous patients. Others believed it was used for experiments, isolation, repetition, psychological conditioning. Whatever happened there, official records were fragmented, incomplete, and in some cases, missing entirely, which only deepened the mystery. Then an anonymous post appeared online. No username, no context, just a single IP address. Users accessed it through virtual machines and isolated systems. What opened was not a web page. It was a live feed. Rows of monitors stretching into darkness. Thousands of screens. Every monitor playing Daniel's glitch meme on an endless loop. The same laughter. The same distortion, again and again. Then suddenly, the center monitor stopped. Daniel appeared, still, looking directly outward. Then every screen went black. At the same moment, users reported a text file opening automatically on their desktops. It typed one line by itself. Connection established. We see you too. Within hours, the link vanished. Some researchers believe the hospital once conducted behavioral experiments involving sensory deprivation, repetitive imagery, and early forms of digital suggestion. If that theory is true, then whatever began in room 302 may never have ended. It may have adapted. From rooms, to servers. From patients, to viewers. From walls, to screens. That would explain user_404. Not a person, not a prankster, but a system. Something designed to spread through attention, learning through curiosity, growing stronger every time someone watches. Every click, every replay, every share, another door opened. After the story spread, viewers began reporting strange experiences. Phones turning on at 3:02 a.m., muted speakers producing static. Videos autoplaying on disconnected devices. Screens flickering for no reason. One user claimed every device in his apartment activated at once. TV, laptop, tablet, old phone with a dead battery, each screen displaying the same phrase, "Still breathing." No claim was ever verified, but enough people described similar things to keep the legend alive. And legends don't need to be true to become dangerous. So the next time a random video makes you uncomfortable, the next time a frame glitches, the next time your screen flickers in the dark, trust that feeling. Some files are corrupted, some are fake, and some want to be found. Because once you decode the trap decodes you. If you made it to the end, comment decoded below so I know you're still safe. Like this video if you want more investigations. Subscribe now. Because some files don't stay online forever. And I'll see you in the next case.